.com, and Dad and I got to share so many things together and writings, and we just had so much fun. And I thought, this is going to be easier. I'm going to find something, and I just couldn't. So I went to his computer, and I was, going through everything, trying to find something, and I just happened to find a letter that I've printed off for all of you if you'd like a copy, but it's a letter from his heart that he wrote just not too long ago. It's called A Letter from My Heart. I write this letter to all my fellow travelers. I write this letter to all my fellow travelers on this earth because I want to share with them my deepest convictions of life that I have gathered over the past 57 years of my existence. Even though I have always enjoyed an open relationship with those closest to me, I find that the opportunities for sharing our deepest thoughts are few and far between. Therefore, I have chosen this medium of an open letter to share what I have learned, felt, thought, and experienced, in hopes of making the lives of those who read this more meaningful on their own travel upon this earth. I do not wish in any way to cause someone to change their thoughts because of me, but if I can provoke in a young traveler to think on a deeper level, to search out and prioritize what is really important in his life, then my reason for writing will have value to all my fellow travelers. So as I write, I also pray for God's love to guide, His wisdom to form my thoughts, and His presence to fill my heart. I am a man with weakness and failings that make me no better or no worse than any other person. What I offer is unique only because each of us has a story to tell. My story will anger some and delight others. What I want to do in this open letter is to begin with what has become essential to my existence as I travel this earth. This will only be the first of what I hope to be many articles that come from the deepest part of my heart. First and foremost, essential for living this life is love. Some might argue that it is Christ. The experience of life tells me they are one and the same. So as I speak about love, you can interchange that word for Christ if that fits you better. Understanding this essential is where all the confusion comes in. For me, true freedom came when I learned that love had to be unconditional. This dynamic love is a part of every traveler, and no matter what terrible circumstances have visited your life, you can always go to this place of love. The great Quaker minister Thomas Kelly explained it like this: deep within us all there is an amazing inner sanctuary of the soul, a holy place, a divine center, a speaking voice to which we may continuously return. Eternity is at our hearts, pressing upon our time-worn lives, forming us into an intimation of an astounding destiny, calling us home to thyself. Yielding to these persuasions, gladly committing ourselves in body and soul, utterly and completely, to the light within, is the beginning of true life. It is a dynamic center, creative life that presses to birth within us. It is a light within which illuminates the face of God and casts new shadows and new glories upon the face of men. It is a seed stirring to life if we do not choke it. It is the Shekinah of the soul, the presence in the midst. Here is the slumbering Christ, stirring to be awakened, to become the soul we clothe in earthly form and action, and He is within us all. This love is our greatest treasure, and all of us have access to it. Let us shout it out. Every traveler I meet is my brother or sister, and if I want real freedom and peace, I will gladly accept them where they are, not judging them, for I know that they are God's children because of His love, His mercy, His will, and His desire. As I live and move and have my being, I will make His love my top priority to understand and live for. And there is no fear in love, because love has cast out all fear. So, as you live each day, ask yourself, what will be your priorities? For me, love is at the top. Until next time, grace and peace. Cliff.